What's good, everybody? Happy Team 1-1. I'm Reggie Chapman. It's week 2 of the playoffs. The best of the best are still playing, and we're bringing you all the best highlights from around the metro area. Let's jump right into it with our game of the week. Gainesville, a perfect 11-0, beating teams by almost 42 points per game in region action. Blessed Trinity red hot because of their defense. Winners of their last 5. Red Elephants quarterback Baxter Wright keeps it for 6 and scores. A little bit later, Gainesville pinned deep in their own territory. The bad snap for the punter who gets crushed. Blessed Trinity gets on the board with a safety. A little bit later, Titans trying to get something going offensively, but Bruce Goodman gets picked off by Trent Jones, who takes it all the way back down near the end zone before getting cracked out of bounds. Gavin Hall would capitalize, though. Gets in, short touchdown. So we're going to move a little bit later in the action. No, it's not the same play, but it just looks similar. Bruce Goodman with another pick, tips it in the hands of Jones again. Not as good as a return this time, though, but the Red Elephants are threatening once again, but the result ends up being the same. Gavin Hall makes the Titans pay with another touchdown. Gainesville dominates with a 35-12 win. They'll take on Woodward Academy next week.
We're the Norcross High School Blue Devils cheerleading Team 1-1.
Oh yeah, the vibes are fantastic. Norcross hosting Buford. First time they've played since 1977. Opening drive for Buford. The duo we've been talking about a lot this year. Dylan Raiola to KJ Bolden. Guys, make sure you cherish these moments. They are special players. Takes to the house for their opening score, but Norcross had an answer. They've got a good quarterback as well. AJ Watkins airs it deep. Then Jamari Herola takes off and into the end zone. Actually, he gets tackled right there inside of the 5. But no worries. The guy that does get in the end zone is Watkins, keeping it and running it in for the tutty. But Buford would answer. Dylan Raiola committed to Georgia. Very good player. Finds Cooper Berry for the touchdown to take the lead. Look at the spiral. Look at the spot. Look at the catch. He's in. Buford wins a close one, 28-25. They'll take on Grayson next week. All right, we're staying in 7A. North Gwynette at Walton, both in the second round for the 7th straight season. Dallas Constantine steps up, drills a 37-yard field goal, knocks it through. Bulldogs up 3-0, but it was all Walton after that. Quarterback Jeremy Hecklinski. Good throw there. Finds Wyatt Sunderman, who snags for the touchdown. The Raiders are up 7-3, and they would keep it rolling. Walton can do it on the ground as well. Handoff. Austin Williams, big hole, breaks a tackle. Another Cedar hoping for one final run with his teammates. He's in the open field and gone. It's 14-3, and they continue rolling because their defense was handling business on the other side. We standing on business. Quarterback, no chance on this one. Ashton Woods lights him up. The North Carolina commit shows why, leads the rush. Big win for Walton. They move on. The final 48-19 will take on Carrollton next week. All right, Bremen and Cedar Grove. Cedar Grove ended Bremen's season in the first round. Last year, Cedar Grove has won 8 straight second-round games coming into tonight. Pick this game up. Saints go marching down the field. It's the Georgia commit, Bo Walker, who caps off the drive. It's 7-0 Cedar Grove. You're looking for answers on the other sideline, so they decide to get a little bit tricky. Trip Eriquenzo takes the direct snap, cuts it to the outside as the Blue Devils tie this game up at 7 as he gets into the end zone. So a little bit later, early second quarter now, Bo Walker, dude's a unit, man. In the end zone for his 3rd touchdown of the night. Is 21-7 Saints. A little bit later in the second, the UCF commit E.J. Colston airs it deep down the field. Malachi Miller in stride. 28-7 Cedar Grove at the half. They go on to win 49-13. They'll take on Mary Persons next week. All right, let's talk some 6A ball. Region 7A champ Rosell taking on a Lanier squad that won its first playoff game since 2019 last weekend. Second half, Lanier trailing, but quarterback Preston Ratliff finds Jackson Lewis. It's a Longhorns touchdown. Love that color scheme, but it was all Roswell in this one. KJ Smith finds Dylan Williams, gets into the clear, breaks a couple of ankles, gets 2 guys to run into each other into the end zone. Kept it rolling, though. The Hornets kept pouring it on. Brandon Slocum, we've been saying his name all year long, has a sight set for the end zone. He's got all sorts of space and speed, but just not enough to get in. Gets shoved down near the 1, but Caden Perry would cap this thing off for another Roswell touchdown. They cruise a big one, this one. 59-27, they've got Marist next week. All right, in 7A, Collins Hill upset win as a 19-point dog last week. Got them a date with Milton in a battle of the Eagles. Second half action, Collins Hill trails 13-7. Ja'Cory Thomas around the left side, got the wings on the helmet, and he is flying. gets a big chunk of yardage deep into Milton territory. Quarterback TJ Wilcox would punch it in with kind of like a, I guess you could call it a brotherly shove, but the Collins Hill would take a 14-13 lead. Next Milton possession though, they take the lead right back. Good ball from Luke Nickel. CJ Wiley into the end zone. Wiley has it. It's a touchdown. They decide to go for 2 to try and make it a 7-point game. Here comes Nichols rolling out right. Watch how open Mark Esley is. Oh my God, I could have caught that. 21-14 Milton at that point. They keep it rolling. Big second half. They'd win it 40-21. They'll play Colquitt County next week. All right, we've got a big Saturday of college football coming up. Georgia at Tennessee. Maria Martin is headed out there, and we'll have all of your coverage. Georgia Tech, meanwhile, hosts Syracuse, hoping to become bowl eligible. Georgia State, tough ask for them at LSU. I'll see you tonight at 6 on 11live.com. Then at 11 for 11 Live News with all of your highlights. Have a great weekend.